Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here, talking about another amazing crystal, as usual. This is a really beautiful crystal. It has some really pretty colors in it, has some really amazing energy. It's one of those ones that I feel like it's not super common, but it's just really an amazing one to have. It kind of is a diamond in the rough, if you will. Um, so, Cynthia, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not that common. In fact, it just came on my radar a couple of years ago. But it's the absolutely stunning ruby zoisite. So magnificent and such a wide range of benefits.
Absolutely. And it's a fairly newer discovered gemstone or fairly newer discovered crystal. It doesn't have as much history as some of the other crystals is. It was first discovered. Now, my research was a little conflicting. I found it was discovered in 1949, but I also found it was discovered in 1954. So I'm not sure on the year exactly that it was discovered, but it was discovered in Tanzania in the mountains in kind of a mining district. And still to this day, it is the only source of ruby in zoisite that we know of. So a newer discovery. It's very unique. It's not common, like we said. It's only found in that region. Whatever year it was discovered, it was around the same time, right? Within the
Right.
10-year period, it was discovered somewhere along there. So it's a pretty newer stone, but so powerful. So Cynthia, tell us some of those benefits of ruby zoisite.
Well, because it connects some of your upper chakras with some of your lower chakras, it has an interesting, and that comes from the ruby, and then the zoisite is a very grounding, a very earthy stone. So the combination of the two create a really interesting dynamic in your chakras. So it helps you with spiritual growth. It helps you with inner peace. As you can probably guess from what I said before, it's very grounding, gives you some emotional healing. At the same time, it's a great boost for creativity and positivity in your life. And then it also can bring in abundance and energy. So, fabulous stone to have around, right?
Absolutely. This stone is really cool. I discovered this stone actually when I was making crystal bracelets. And I had someone who asked me to make a bracelet for a friend who had just lost their husband. So I was really searching for stones that supported heart healing and grief and kind of had that loving energy. And ruby zoisite was one of the first ones that came up. And that was how I discovered it. So it has that really healing energy, like you said, that inner peace, that growth, that kind of positivity that kind of comes in and supports heart healing, moving through grief, things like that. Like Cynthia said, it aligns with multiple chakras. You have root, heart, and third eye chakra. Also aligns with the element of earth. So some really powerful energy. It aligns with the goddess Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of passion, love, beauty, and desire, as well as Devi Shalapurti, the Indian goddess of patience and strength. So some really beautiful energy that runs through ruby zoisite. Um, great stone to bring into your world for sure. How can we use this stone, Cynthia?
Well, you mentioned using it during times of grief, and it's one that's absolutely amazing to help get through that period, or to give as a gift to someone that you know is going through, grief from the death of a loved one. It's also, again, as you touched on, it's great to hold during meditation. You can it helps you keep in touch, get a deeper communication with your higher beings and guides. If you're looking for a boost to courage, for your courage and strength, if you've got some fear that's just kind of getting you off, maybe wear it as a piece of jewelry so that it's with you, so that it's touching the skin and you've got the constant support of that vibration. And certainly a great one would be to place it in your home and work areas, because it's a fabulous boost for manifesting your ideas and reaching your dreams. Those are just a few suggestions of ways that you could use this, put it to good use.
I love it. It's great, like you said, with meditation, just encouraging spiritual growth, patience, healing, that deeper connection, like you said. You could even meditate with it in your hand and pair it with a mantra like, I open my heart to loving energy, or I am deepening my awareness for spiritual growth, like just adding that extra element to it. Could be really great to use in your yoga practice as well for healing movement, for inner peace. Simply placing it on your mat while you practice, in a pocket that you have, or just near your heart chakra in savasana. Really, really powerful stone to pair um, with those practices. Also, great to pair it with essential oils, right, Cynthia?
Absolutely.
What
And as we always say, you pick your intention, what you're trying to bring into your life or bring more into your life for the stone, and then you can go and find an essential oil that that works in the same direction for you, because the two of them together, just crystals and essential oils, they support each other and they lift the vibration even higher than each one individually. So, for example, if you're working on spiritual growth, some oils that I might suggest would be frankincense, blue lotus, sandalwood. All are going to give you a boost in that direction. For emotional and spiritual healing, helichrysum, jasmine, geranium, and rose are going to be good places to start. Inner peace is going to be supported by lavender, sandalwood, copaiba. For energy and creativity, if that's the direction you're going, if it's there in your work, then keep a little diffuser going, maybe with some wild orange, peppermint, or jasmine. And if you need the grounding, then clove, frankincense, or patchouli are going to be good ones. Again, as we've said before, these are just places to start. If your intuition is telling you something else, then by all means, go for it. Just try it. You'll like it. Which one's calling to you, Katie, today? Anything?
Oh, my usual lavender and sandalwood. I always love those together. That's what's calling to me. So, but that's my usual for sure. How about you? Anything specific calling to you?
Uh, frankincense. I put frankincense on this morning, and it's really helping me both ground and connect with my spiritual guides, and so that's helping me along my path a lot today.
Awesome. I love it. Frankincense is definitely a great oil to use daily, I would say. Um, so that is all about ruby zostite. Lots of ways you can use ruby zostite. Really an amazing energy to bring into your world. Encourage you to explore ruby zostite. This video did not come to you for no reason. It came to you for a reason, to introduce you to ruby zostite, because your soul's calling for it. So we have tons of Ruby Zostite products on the EWBMS website. We'd love for you to check them out. Let us know what you're looking for in Ruby Zostite, how you're using Ruby Zostite. We would love to hear from you. So until next time, take care.